So Besiktas 0, Wolves 1, and after a little break, didn't fancy doing a review after the Watford game, and I wasn't planning on doing one today because of just not enjoying the Wolves at the moment and not enjoying the play, and I think that's echoed by a lot of people on my timeline at the moment. Yes, these are magnificent times, and everybody's really enjoying these moments, and the last minute winner now tonight. I'm sure everybody in Istanbul will be absolutely buzzing. But there's a large majority of people now who are not enjoying the football that we're seeing. And I've got to be honest, neither am I at all. I think it's turgid, it's slow, it's not enjoyable, basically. And I think the main part of that, and I've banged on about it for months and months and months, is that we need to start playing forward at the back. Now, you could argue, in counter to everything that I've just said, that it was a game plan and it was executed perfectly. I don't think that scoring the last minutes of the game was the plan, but I think we contained Besiktas well. But they're a team low on confidence. They're a team who are lacking in belief in themselves, and I think we could have really got at them, particularly at home with a half-empty stadium. The fans perhaps turning their backs on the club, the chairman leaving, and all sorts of stuff happening behind the scenes there in the last couple of weeks. We never capitalised on that in the play. If we'd have got on the front foot, put balls into the box in the first half, made it look like we were trying to score at least, but the first half just passed me by. Nothing at all happened of any note. They sort of hit the post. I think that was the only thing that happened in the first half. Second half changed when Cutrone and Traore came on. Traore was putting balls into the box, but nobody was there. And then when Cutrone came on, there was a little bit more of a forward impetus. And I'd be tempted now for Man City's a sort of write-off, and then we've got a bit of a break before the next Premier League fixtures. But I'd be very, very tempted to have a little look at going forward, playing Cutrone and Traore together. I think that might be more beneficial, I think, for us going forward. And as well, turning from a 5 at the back to a 4 at the back. That's what I want to see, and I've been saying it for a long time. But I'm very, don't get me wrong, I'm very pleased that Wolves have won this game. And Willy Bolly, I'm glad that he scored the goal because he was tremendous throughout the whole game. And the way that he took his goal was like a seasoned striker. As Paul Ince just said on the television now, that he sort of hung back to get back on side, and then his first touch was tremendous, and then coolly finished past Karius. But there was another thing, Loris Karius. We know as English football fans how his mistakes for Liverpool in the Champions League final 2 years ago, and we didn't put him under any significant threat. I thought that with Neves playing, that every time he had the ball within shooting range of the goal, that he would have an effort, but he didn't. I thought that Sace had the right idea at one point where he forced a save from a long shot, because Karius goes so hard with his hands at the ball that, well, when he did save that, it sort of parried it back into the path of a Wolves player, and I don't think we were able to make a chance from it. But the more chances we'd have had, the more likely we would have been to make something happen. So, in short, because these reviews are going to get shorter and shorter, because until I start enjoying the football again, basically. And I'm sorry to be a misery. I know that people will not enjoy this. However, this is my YouTube channel at the end of the day, and this is my reflection on what I think about the match. I think I am going to start doing something different as well. I might have a little break away from doing regular uploads and have a little think about what I'm going to do. But yeah, not really not enjoying the Wolves at the moment, and until it changes, that'll be the same on my YouTube channel. It'll be a little bit shorter, a little bit simpler at the moment. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the game. Those of you who've been to Istanbul, I hope you have a safe journey home, and I'll see you all on Sunday, perhaps. We'll see how it goes. If it's an 8-0 defeat, we won't be doing one. Anyway, thank you. Bye-bye.